so paranoid that one of the boys is going to get a fever and I won't know. Yeah, Mummy play with you? Mum was due to come back from Pakistan today. Her flight's been cancelled. Good morning, my lovelies. I hope you are all really well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've literally just woken up and I thought I would start a vlog. Today is day 1 of our official quarantine. So I just kind of thought I'd document what's going to happen. I feel like this might keep me sane. Give me a little bit of normality. We got back from Pakistan on Tuesday evening. Today is Friday. So the last 2 days we've kind of been out trying to get shopping bits because we had no shopping at home. I haven't really taken the boys out. I took them out to see my dad and my mother-in-law just so they can say bye because they're not going to get to see them for the next few weeks. The house is a mess because I still need to unpack from Pakistan and I still need to do like a proper tidy up. But I thought, seeing as I'm probably going to be at home for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll do a spring clean as well. But right now I'm just trying to take each day as it comes. And I thought it would be quite interesting to vlog it all so that you guys can see what we get up to. I might never share this, I don't know. My anxiety is through the roof at the moment. I keep crying and I really shouldn't. Like, I'm just really overworked and overwhelmed and stressed. Because I think when I was in Pakistan, I was in this little bubble and I didn't realise what the situation was like until I got here. And then you see the empty shelves, and like on a Wednesday morning, we went food shopping at like 6:30 in the morning. And the only reason we did that was because we had really bad jet lag and both the boys were up at 3 o'clock. So by 6:30, we were like, all right, let's get out of the house. And there was people there already with their trolleys full of stuff, and that's not really normal. So I just think when you realise, and like we haven't been able to get paracetamol or baby calpol from anywhere. Thankfully, my dad had some stuff taken that off him. And even nappies, I got my sisters to get me some in advance because I was really worried that I wouldn't have any of those. But the thing is, we don't know how long we're going to be at home for and how much we need. But yeah, like it's just a really weird situation. I'm really grateful that I can work from home and I can try and carry on as normal, and that the boys are little and they don't really understand, because I think my cousins or their kids at the moment like kind of question when they're going to go back to school and things like that. It's really difficult to explain because no one really knows what's going to happen. But yeah, like I said, it's 8:30 in the morning. The boys were up at 3, forced Noah to go back to bed. He had a little bit of a tantrum, so they're still asleep right now. Noah and Fazana's asleep. Yeah, he's awake, but I've just left him in there. I'm going to put him in his bouncer and kind of start tidying up, because I think if things are tidy, then I'll feel calmer. But yeah, let's see what the next few weeks brings. The sun is shining. It's actually like a really nice day. I might take the boys out into the garden in a bit when Noah's awake. But I'm gonna have a breakfast and watch a bit of TV and have a bit of me time whilst Noah and Fazana's still asleep. And then I'm gonna crack on with what I need to do.
Trying to figure out a way to demonstrate how I can get my exceptionally large feet into my even bigger mouth. Didn't I tell you?
Noah's up. Obviously wants to put the lights on. It's his favourite thing to do at the moment. But he's just going to have some cereal for breakfast. Yeah. I'm hoping he eats it. I've been really struggling with him eating recently. I'm so jealous recently. I'm trying to feed Yahya right now, and he keeps putting his feet in my lap. Every time I'm feeding Yahya, he comes and like tries to take my hand and take me away. He wasn't like this before. I don't know where the jealousy has suddenly come from. So it's currently 11 o'clock. I feel like I haven't really done anything all morning apart from tidying the living room and having breakfast. I'm just going to put... Can you put that down, please? You're going to spill it. Careful. I'm going to put Noah's coat and shoes on him. Thank you. and let him out in the garden for a bit because the sun's out and he's been inside for like the last 2 days. I just think he needs some fresh air and he needs to run around and burn up some energy. So yeah, I'm going to do that now, and then hopefully whilst he's playing in the garden I can make my to-do list, because I feel like once that's done then I'll be able to think a lot better. Wanna go play outside? Random hugs for no reason. The best! The best! There's a fox in the garden and it's chomping on Fazan's shoe. I don't even want to go outside, I'm scared. Can you eat, please? Fazan's in the garden and Noah's helping him. The living room is a mess again. And I'm scaring myself by watching this. So Noah's just had his bath and he's got his milk just there that he's going to have in a bit. First, we're going to read a book. And this book, Noah has ripped all of the flaps out of. I don't know if he thinks it's a game or what. But I said to him to pick a book and he picked both Peppa Pig books. Should we read this one? So today is day 2 of self-isolation. We're not self-isolating, we're not in quarantine. This isn't going very well, but we have no thermometer at home. I've looked everywhere. We had 2 and I can't find either of them, and I'm just so paranoid that one of the boys is going to get a fever and I won't know. So we're off on a hunt to find thermometers. I've left Noah and Anya here with my mother-in-law. Boots opens in 6 minutes, so I'm hoping in and out, and inshallah I find it, but we'll see. Last night I don't think I finished the vlog because after Noah had his book and his bath and his milk, I conked out. I was so tired, and then he was up at 5 this morning. The jet lag is just, I just don't know when we're going to recover, and I feel like if once I've had enough sleep and once I've recovered from the jet lag, I'll be okay. But like right now I'd be lying if I didn't admit that I'm slightly panicky, and I shouldn't be like this. I really shouldn't. So there was no thermometers in Boots, surprise surprise. Everybody in the queue has to stand 2 meters apart. They've got like lining on the floor to show how far you have to stand from the cashier. They're limiting everything to 1 per person, so the person behind me had like 4 shower gels and they were like, you can only have 1. It's all a little bit crazy if I'm honest. I didn't get the thermometer but managed to get some cough medicine and managed to get some baby Calpol, which I was desperate for, and some paracetamol as well. They just had it in, so I'm really glad that I went that early because we've got no paracetamol at home either. So yeah. I just want to show you guys this really quickly. I picked this up from Boots a couple of days ago, and I've been putting it in Noah's milk. He does still have a bottle, but I just put it in there. He won't be able to taste it once his milk is in, but hopefully it means that it's like helping to boost his immune system.
video calling my cousins and my gran. Noah has been really artistic and done this. I don't even know if that's going to come off. Like, I don't have enough shit to deal with.
So today is day 3 of quarantine. We didn't actually stick to it yesterday. I don't think I vlogged much, but we ended up going to my mother-in-law's in the morning and then my dad's in the afternoon. My mum was due to come back from Pakistan today. Her flight's been cancelled. All flights in and out of Pakistan for the next 2 weeks are cancelled. So her tickets have been rebooked. Obviously don't know if they're still going to be cancelled for when her flight is rebooked or not. Like, I think the situation is just something that's never happened before, so nobody really knows what's going to happen. But yesterday I think I was a little bit stressed out because of that, just because I'm a bit worried about my dad and my sisters and how they're feeling without my mum being here. But alhamdulillah, it is what it is. And like, someone shared a hadith with me that said, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that if you're in a land, if you hear about a plague breaking out in a land, don't enter the land. And if you are in a land and a plague breaks out, don't leave the land. And like, this advice was given, 1400 years ago. And it's essentially what everyone should have done right at the beginning. As soon as the outbreak happened, there should have been like a ban on travel for 2 weeks worldwide. It would have been rubbish, but it would have really, really helped to curtail the spread of the virus. But it is what it is. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And once we get through the really bad period, then inshallah it will start getting better. But yeah, not much you can do. Today is Mother's Day, so it feels a bit rubbish that I can't see my mum, that my gran's at home on her own. My cousins are with her, but yeah, the ones that live with her. Can't go see my mother-in-law. But there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah. So I actually had a bit of time to myself, hence the full face. I am going to film some content for Instagram in a bit, I think. Yeah, he is asleep. I don't know how long that's going to last. When we're out, sometimes he sleeps for like 3, 4, 5 hours. And then we're at home, he sleeps for 10 minutes. But I think it's because Noah annoys him and just wakes him up. But Fazan is mowing the lawn. It's such a lovely day. I'll show you guys outside in a minute. The sun is out. The sky is blue. You can hear the birds. I really feel like the lack of planes and the reduced number of cars and just everything, I feel like it's had such a positive effect on the environment. I even saw a fox in our garden the other day. Not gonna lie, I was scared and didn't go out, but I just feel like we're giving Mother Nature a chance, and we haven't been so far. But I'm gonna quickly make some lunch, and then I'm gonna get changed, and then hopefully Yahya will be awake. I'm gonna get the boys changed, shoot the content that I need to for Mother's Day, and then probably chill for the rest of the day. The house isn't like super clean. Everything's just been tidied away. I say everything. There's like a huge basket of washing up on the floor that I need to fold. What was I saying? But it's like, it's tidy on the front of it, if that makes sense. So I will do a deep clean at some point. I'm just not rushing myself. I just saw loads of stuff on social media about like, oh, make sure you make the most of this time, have a spring clean, do this, do that. And actually, no, I'm taking each day as it comes and just seeing how I feel and going with the flow, really. I mean, you could be mistaken into thinking that it's a nice summer's day. What month are we in? We're in March. Look at it. Okay, there is clouds in the sky, but it's so blue and the sun is like proper, where is it gone? Proper out, so yeah. I need to start watching the news. Should we play with these? Noah hasn't had any dinner, wouldn't eat anything, so he's just having his milk because that's what he wanted. Literally, Fazan made him 3 different things and he just didn't want any of them. Oh, look, all of those blocks! Yay! Yeah. Had his Cheerios and his Cocoa Pops right in front of the TV. I'm concerned that he's been watching a bit too much TV, so he's got his coat on, he's got shoes on, coming outside. And I'm going to ask him, I'm going to get him to play going to get him to play outside for a bit now. Just because I feel like he's been inside a lot and I don't know what the weather's going to be like later this week, so might as well get some sunshine and some fresh air. Yeah, do you want your football? You want your ball? Here, you want this? Yeah, Mummy play with you? No, Mummy's going to eat, then Mummy play with you. No, Mummy needs to eat first. Then Mummy, can Mummy eat first, please? Quick fruit jar. So I've got some nuts and some dates because they taste really nice when you put them in, and then just some blueberries, strawberries, and apple, pomegranate. Probably gonna use half of that, banana and grapes, and then I'm gonna probably pour some either mango pulp or like mango juice in to make it runny and make it to a fruit jar basically.
Oh, wow.
Like 9:30, already cleaned the whole house. Me and Noah have had our Cocoa Pops. This is my water bottle with squash, and this is Noah's. He's had a little chocolate coin as well. But we are now gonna tune into Joe Wicks's PE lesson. I saw loads of people talking about it yesterday, and apparently it was really good. And I just think it'd be great for Noah to kind of get some exercise. I might join in too. I feel like I clean this table 10 million times a day, and it's still always dirty. But I just wanted to show you guys this. This is the first time I've bought this surface cleaner. I normally use the Mr. Muscle one. This is so good. Honestly, it just leaves it so nice and like clean, so easy. Like you need just the tiniest bit. So if I ever get a chance to go back to Tesco after this quarantine is over, I'm probably going to try some more Method products. Yeah, he's asleep, so just going to load him down with Fazan. Yeah, what is it? Hi my loves, so today is Wednesday. I've been in quarantine. Well, I don't even know if I've spoken to you guys because I feel like I've been vlogging bits but I haven't spoken to you. I've just been feeling really kind of down and anxious and not wanting to vlog, not wanting to really do anything just because, I don't know, that's just how I've been feeling. I feel a lot better today. I was supposed to do content. I got all dressed up and haven't done any just because I'm not in the mood. I just don't feel, I don't know. I just feel like in the grand scheme of things, how much does this matter? And I've never felt like that before because I genuinely enjoy what I do. But I don't think I told you guys, on Monday, Boris Johnson announced a total lockdown. So you're only allowed to leave the house for 4 reasons. For a medical appointment, if you have to go to work, and only like certain people have to go to work. For 1 exercise a day, and to get essential shopping, that's it. On Sunday, I saw so many people walk past the house. Never normally that many people. The weather was lovely, and apparently like loads of people turned up at like national parks and things like that, which is why they felt like they had to enforce it. Empty crisp packets. That's quarantine life. Anyway, I'm glad that they've enforced it, so hopefully more people will stay safe and hopefully we can get through this quicker. But for that reason, I haven't... People walking past the house right now. But yeah, for that reason, I haven't really been vlogging too much. Been trying to do content. I did try and do content, but just... It's not working. I know what my, what my vibe... I don't think that's the right word. Aesthetic. I know what the aesthetic of my content is, and it just doesn't work when I'm trying to do it at home. I don't know. Today's a lovely day, though. It's so sunny. The boys are asleep. I think I'm going to wake them up now. We've just had jacket potatoes. Me and Fazan sat outside in the sun. And it felt like a romantic little date, which is why I didn't vlog it. But that little voice at the back of my head, it just won't go away. I'm making spaghetti bolognese.
So I just moved some of Noah's toys into the living room. I just thought, at least this way he's close to me and I can keep an eye on him. Yeah, he is like having fun down there. And I think I'm just going to watch some TV whilst I wait for the Bolognese sauce to cook. It is Thursday. This is probably going to be the last day of this week's vlog, and I'll probably start a new vlog from tomorrow. And I'm hoping that by tomorrow we're going to have a proper, well, tomorrow's Friday, so for next week we're going to have a proper schedule and a routine and everything. Because I feel like we can't carry on this way. I am in the car, I am at the house because, yeah, he had a doctor's appointment. He's having his 3rd set of vaccinations today. I don't normally talk about this on YouTube because I know, like, you know, some people agree with it and some people don't, and I just don't want to deal with the drama. But I had to kind of explain why I was outside the house. So that's my doctor's surgery there. It's closed. They've got signs on all of the doors basically saying no entry, currently closed. I've just rung up. I rung up yesterday to confirm that he had his appointment and they said yes. So I've just rung them and they said at 11 o'clock when it's his appointment time, the nurse will come down and let me in. But the surgery's actually been closed for 3 or 4 weeks, which I didn't realise, which is insane. All of the doctors, I believe, are working from home remotely. It's very surreal. This is very, very surreal when you get out of the house. You know, you kind of go on a walk and the sky is blue and the sun is shining and it feels so nice. But then this is the reality.
Loud because the movie was loud. He's talking to London. Did he get in touch with Emily?
So that is the end of my vlog for this week. It's been a whole week in quarantine. I say that, but we've left the house quite a bit. First couple of days, obviously, it wasn't mandatory, so we ended up going out anyway. And then obviously I've been out for Yohi's doctor's appointment. It's been a mandatory lockdown for 3 days. So let's see how this goes. We've still got another 18 days to go before the government review and then decide what's going to happen. So this is like an ever-changing landscape, so let's see what happens. I'm sending lots and lots and lots of love your way, lots of prayers. I'm really just hoping this shitty situation is over soon.